From Mare Wellness, and I would like to show you today how to do a well-aligned squat. A squat exercise is something I teach almost all my clients because almost all my clients have some kind of body alignment issue in their, especially their lower part of their body. And the squat helps more than just the lower body. But let's start thinking about what good alignment in a squat looks like. And I'm not talking about the squats you see at the gym with the weights and the grunting. This is a little more simple than that. So when we think about lining up for a squat to help retrain good alignment, we want to get the feet right under the hip bones. So the hip bones are about right here on me, so my feet are lined up about right underneath that. And then the feet should be pointing straight forward. Most of what I see in people is at least one and maybe both feet are turned out. So get those feet right under and straight forward and think about the bones in the feet pointing straight forward. When I ask people to do that, they say, oh, I feel very pigeon-toed, or I feel very, very knock-kneed. Their knees start to come together. And that's because their bones, their tissues, their ligaments, their fascia has become accustomed to a certain way of being. So good alignment feels weird. Our brain is very connected with our bodies. So if their knees start to turn in, the next thing we need to do is engage the muscles in the thighs and the hips to rotate out and pull the knees in good alignment with the feet. And that can feel very odd, very straining even to some people, but when you start to practice the squat with this good alignment, it'll start to reorganize all your tissues and your fascia back into better alignment. And when you retrain into better alignment, then you can go out of alignment more safely. Okay, so the squat you're not going down deep, you're going just a few inches. So we actually want to keep the shins fairly perpendicular to the ground. The knees should never come out over the toes in this kind of squat. So we're going to lead with the butt. So it's even just going down just a few inches and coming right back up. But we're thinking about where are the feet, we're thinking about where are the knees. Just a little bit up and down. And this can be really difficult for some people, and I will often ask people to do it in front of a mirror because when they start to squat, their knees will come in and they don't really even feel that that's happening because, again, the brain is so connected with the body, and what feels normal is not necessarily good alignment. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, get back in good alignment here, leading with the butt, almost like you're going to sit down in a chair that's just a little bit too far away. And your hands can just slide down your legs for starters. We'll get to something different. Just practicing over and over again, feeling the stretch back here. Often people will feel it here, sometimes they'll feel it in the thighs, sometimes they feel it in the knees. But a lot of times when I get people in good alignment, their click in their knees goes away. Okay, so over and over and over again, and I challenge people to try and work your way up to 100 a day. It doesn't have to be 100 in a row. It can be 100 or it can be a few while you're waiting for your coffee to brew. It can be a few while you're waiting in line somewhere. It can be a few when you're getting ready in the morning. Just a little bit here and there, training over time can really make a big difference and eventually getting up to that 100 a day. Okay, so something else you can stack with your squat, because if I see lower body alignment, it's often because people are sitting a lot, maybe for a job. And if they're sitting a lot, they're probably on the computer. So I often see their arms hang like this. They hang forward from their body, and they hang with the backs of the hands facing me, or facing away from them. And this is really how the body should hang in good alignment, how the arms should hang. So another great exercise that you can pair with your squat just to help retrain good alignment in the shoulders is pretend you're picking up a couple of bottles of water, and you're going to bring those bottles of water behind you and tip them out. So you're trying to create imagining two streams of water that are forming a puddle behind you. So you're turning your thumbs out and your palms up as your arms go behind you. So then you can start pairing your squat with this exercise, and then you get more bang for your buck for your movement time, your exercise time. Okay, so practicing those two things together will help, again, realign your body, stretch and strengthen your body in a way that it will stay in good alignment. And again, when you are in good alignment and you're stretched and strengthened, and that it's easier to do things out of alignment. Okay, any questions, please email me at marywellness@gmail.com. Thank you.